Hello and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and today I'm doing an intuitive tarot and oracle card reading for you for the week of July 20th, 2015. This is only a general reading. If you'd like more personalized reading, you can email me at advice2thinktwice@gmail.com and we can get you scheduled for a private reading. Let's get started. This reading is for Gemini. Now, what I do is I pull a tarot card for each day of the week, and then a Verasibila card for each day of the week to give me more insight. And then I have an angel card for your general advice for the week or what to focus on, and a romance angel card to give you advice on your relationships. Okay, Gemini. You have an interesting week. The first thing I notice is you have 5 major arcana cards out of 7. That is a big deal, and that means that most of the events that occur this week are out of your control. It is what is meant to happen. It is destiny, karma, whatever you want to call it. It's going to happen no matter what you do. And the only thing you can do, really, in my advice to you, is just step back, let it happen. Don't make it difficult for yourself. Just watch what happens and see what you need to learn from it, because it is a big week of lessons. You need to learn your lessons if you don't want to go through it again. So even if it may seem difficult at times, there's a lesson. You need to see the lesson. You need to learn the lesson. That's why that is happening. That being said, it's not a bad week. So don't get, I don't mean to scare you. It's just a week where you need to keep your eyes open and don't fight the flow of events. Just know they're meant to happen as they do, and you just need to learn something from it. Okay, so on Monday you have the Hanging Man coupled with the Wife card. Now, the Hanging Man usually talks about letting go, talks about being in a state of suspension, being in a state of self-sacrifice. Now, for some, that means you're starting the week off right, where you're letting go of your stubbornness. You're just letting go and waiting to see what happens, as you should for this week, I think. For some of you, I'm feeling like you're letting go of old perceptions, you're letting go of old views regarding yourself, who you are, who you thought you were, who you thought you had to be. Letting go of stubbornness. When I say that, I mean you felt things had to happen a certain way, and now you're letting go of that view and you're just accepting whatever happens. You're letting go of, I'm hearing, things you thought defined you. And he's letting go of his mask and coins in the card. So, like I said, of old views of yourself, how you thought you should be, or who you thought you should be, or material possessions and the value you put on that, on material possessions. You thought that defined you, and it didn't. Now, a woman could play a role in this. A woman could help you get to that point. She could give you the insight you need to get to that point of letting go. For others of you, I hear your wife and children, your family, you've been separated from them maybe, and now you come together and you're just letting go of anything else, everything else, and you're just there in the moment with them, and you're just taking it in. Either way, it's a good card. It's a good day. A day of liberation, I hear, for some of you. On Tuesday, you have the Page of Swords. Now, pages are messages usually. The Page of Swords, he's a bit mischievous. He will say things just to see what happens. For most of you, though, I feel it is swift news. It may take you back at first because it is blunt usually with the Page of Swords, but it is the truth. But it's coupled with the Alegria card, so it's good news. Surprising good news. Something's being offered to you for some of you. Something's being offered for you. It's news of an offer that you weren't expecting, and that makes you happy. For others, it's news about yourself. It's something, a friend. It doesn't have to be a friend, though. Someone you're not expecting will bring something to light about yourself, and you realize, oh yeah, that is true. After you're taking it back first, of course, you realize, well, it's true actually. I do that, or I do say that when I'm uncomfortable, or I do tend to blame other people, or something. It gives you, or she gives you, an epiphany, and then you feel liberated again. You feel like, I know that now, I'm not going to do it anymore, and then you're happy because you feel like you've grown, you feel like you're a better person. Okay, Wednesday you have the Wheel. Now the Wheel is all about change. What goes up must come down. It's usually, well, it can be good or bad luck. It turns for good or bad. If you've been in a bad situation, things will turn around completely. If you've been, for some of you I'm hearing, if you've been in a good situation but you've not been appreciative, it will be taken from you. So a little heads up on that. Things will turn and you'll feel like you'll have to start over. You had it and then it's gone. But for most of you, however, I feel like it's a protected change. It's a good change. It's a necessary change. And even if it may feel bad at first, when you think about it and when you've calmed down a bit, you realize it is a good thing. It's a good thing. For some of you, it's something ends so that something else can begin. It's completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. This could be in work, maybe. I'm focusing on the coin on the card. Maybe you're changing your situation at work. I don't feel you'd be losing your job or anything, because we have the priest in there, so that's protection, that's good. Maybe you're being promoted. Maybe it's the end of your probationary period. Maybe you get a different shift, a better shift. an increase in your finance. But things are moving, things are progressing. Thursday, you have the Four of Swords, coupled with the Doctor. Now, for some of you, you're not feeling so great. For some of you, I'm hearing it's stress, you're feeling run down. For some of you, it's a cold, I think I'm feeling. Yes, the common cold for some of you. For some of you, it's migraines. Most of you is just exhaustion. You need to rest. So, yeah, for most of you, it is an actual health issue. And then for some of you, it's like you're catching your breath. It's like a lot has happened already during the week, and you need a moment to catch your breath. You just need to breathe. And that is what that card represents for some of you. Even if it's for a few minutes, just close your eyes, do a short meditation. Just close your eyes and breathe and just let go and breathe. I'm hearing just breathe. Friday we have the Lovers. However, for a few of you, this is an actual love situation, but it's coupled with the Thief card. So this could mean for a few, lying, maybe cheating, maybe a love triangle. So just watch out for that. Something taken from you, someone betraying you. But that's for, 15% of you, I think. It feels like 15%. For another 10 to 15%, it feels like a change in your relationship. Swift, unexpected change in your relationship. It doesn't feel like a breakup. Just something coming in, a communication. Communication coming in, and then maybe letting go of something old so something new can come in. Hopefully that makes sense for some of you. For most of you, it's still work related. So the lovers is partnership, is choice. You need to make a choice. And for most of you, I feel this is in work. It's contracts. You need to read the fine print, I'm being told. You need to read the fine print. You need to be careful what you're signing. Make sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. Yes, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing don't let yourself be seduced by a promising contract. Don't let yourself be seduced by a high figure and just ignore the rest of the contract and rush to signing it, for example. Something like that. That's Friday. Saturday you have the Death card. A lot of people fear this card, but you don't have to fear the card. Death just means a necessary ending, something comes to an end. But that's a good thing because something else can begin. Something ends so that a new beginning can happen. And just change and transformation, that's what this card is. I'm focusing on the sign of Pluto on it and the white rose. So it's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. It could be to do with the contract you signed on Friday. It could be a new beginning linked to that. It's coupled with the messenger card, so you get some news. You get some news and that gives you your new beginning. And then the horse on the card just looks like it wants to go. It wants to charge. So it's a good ending. It's an ending still, but you won't feel it like an ending. You'll feel it like a natural transition. This message will give you a natural transition to your new beginning. And it's a good new beginning. You'll be charging through. Because on Sunday you have the Empress card, another major arcana card. The Empress card. Now, the Empress is abundance, is beauty, is riches, fertility, growth, expansion. So I think everything that's happened in the week just culminates. Everything, including the contract you signed, the new beginning. The new beginning brings you all of these riches, all this happiness, all this joy. For some of you, obviously, can mean literal pregnancy, especially coupled with the Belvedere card. For some of you, it's a pregnancy, but it's a desired pregnancy. It's a wanted pregnancy. Something to complete you. So yeah, for some of you, it's definitely pregnancy and fertility. And then for others of you, it's well-being, it's wealth, it's expansion. Your work life just explodes. It just grows exponentially. So it's a very good ending to the week. Your angel card, your focus for the week is 3 of Fire. So again, it reads abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Obviously, that goes great with the Empress card and the general tone of the week so far. Abundance and making long-term plans. Your ship is coming in. So that is great. I'm very happy for you, Gemini. Just looking at it, I just put it down and then got another message. I see a butterfly in the card. I've never seen that before, so that's interesting. So for most of you, it is work, it is your well-being, but for some of you, it's love. It's love coming in. And you need to pace yourself because it's coming in so big and beautiful that you need to just breathe and pace yourself, which is the patience in the card. And you're looking at this person and you just see your life with them. That's what I'm getting for a few of you. So the butterfly, which ties into the death card, by the way, transformation, is the transformation of your relationship. Ties in with the Lovers card as well. a transformation, something changes in your relationship before the better, definitely. So I'm very happy for you, Gemini. Your romance angel card. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So just what we were saying. Great love coming in, and you need to do what you feel you should do, which is pace yourself, make long-term plans. Be patient, don't rush in and wreck it. That's for the coupled Gemini. For the singles, I feel this is a reconciliation with a family member or a friend. And you feel like you should reach out, something happened. Or you just grew apart. And you feel like you should reach out. And the card is telling you, yes, reach out, make the effort. And you'll rebuild a strong bond. Because there is great love and support and friendship with that person. Alright, Gemini, so overall, a bit scary at first with all the major arcana cards. Not scary, intimidating. But I think it's a great week for you. It's a very expansive week. It's a week of growth and development. Just make sure you learn your lessons. Make sure you take the time to make sure everything is covered. Everything, all the details are there, are in place. Everything's covered. And you will have a wonderful, wonderful week. So again, this is a general reading. If you'd like a more personalized version of events, just email me at advice2thinktwice@gmail.com and I will get back to you with more details on readings I do. I'm very happy for you. You are going to have a great week. So thank you for tuning in. And I will see you next week. Thank you and take care.